Hi guys, today I have my weekly makeup basket. It's later in the evening, which is why it looks a little bit on the dark side. I quickly want to touch base on a few things that stood out from the previous 2 weeks. This is the LauraGeller Just Blushing Baked Blush Trio. Very, very pretty. This one and this one are the ones that I used the most in the last couple of weeks. I never used this one in the center. This one right here is the one that just stands out the most to me. It looked really, really nice against my skin tone. This one is called Golden Apricot. And it's just, let me put my mirror here so I know what I'm doing. Beautiful. I loved it. And then this one right here is called Tropic Hues. It's, I can't even read the writing. It's so light against packaging. Still equally as beautiful, but to me this one's the one that stood out the most. It was great. I had never used her blushes before and I really like them. And it's just really nice. Like if I don't want to use a highlight but I still want glowy cheeks, I can reach for a product like that because they all have some form of a sheen to them. And then also want to talk about these highlighters. Well, they're not highlighters. They're considered bronzers. They're baked bronzers from Hard Candy, which you can find at select Walmarts. And I had not used these in a very, very long time, but I think like my Galactic Face Glow and Bronze just, it ruined me, man, because that, it's a highlighter or a face glow and it's so stinking creamy that, you know, because I haven't used these in a really long time, this time around they just felt, you know, a little bit more dry. But it's really great because they are drugstore and they are really, really beautiful. They're not severely dry, don't get me wrong. Still gorgeous. I love it. But I know a lot of people really like this one and it is really nice. For me, I really prefer this one, which is in Tropics, because of my skin tone. I have more tan skin and I just love more bronzy, kind of like a more of a glowing type of product, more so than a highlighting type of product. I am in the mood for highlights sometime, but sometimes I'm just not. Beautiful. And I found myself when I would put this one on, which is Tiki, and I was like, no, I don't want that. I would top it off always. More often than not, I would top it off with Tropics. I just wanted to talk about those few products from last week. And then products that I'm keeping very quickly from the previous makeup basket. I'm not gonna touch base too much on them. I'm keeping the CC cream from Cargo, Makeup Forever, the Aqua Shadow in 24E. I'm keeping the Becca liquid highlighter because I didn't even touch it and it's so pretty. I really wanna touch it the next coming weeks. The two mascaras, one's from Maybelline, one's from Loreal, and the concealer, Above and Beyond concealer from NYX. I did use it a couple times to clean up my brows, but I want to really focus on this concealer because I haven't used it in a really long time. I didn't even touch the Rimmel concealer. Because I'm really focusing a lot on my Project Pan items, so I neglect some of the items from my makeup basket, but I am keeping it because I want to use it. I'm keeping the e.l.f. liquid liner. I think I had this in the last weekly makeup basket. This is a L'Oreal brow definer. I used it a couple times, but I still want to continue using it because I think I only have 1 or 2 more sharpens left. I'm also keeping this primer here, which is from the number 7. This is the Beautifully Matte. This is really great. I've been using it for the last couple of weeks and it's been getting on the warmer side, but really in the last few days it's been getting hot. A few days ago it was like 104 degrees. So I want to keep it in this basket because I want to do a review on this product and I really want to put it to the test on a day when it's extremely hot. So I'm keeping it. I think I had this liner from NYX. It's a retractable pencil in vanilla. It's not my ultimate favorite lip liner on me, but I can use it as a base to prep my lips for other lipsticks and stuff like that. The color is just not my favorite and it just doesn't glide on my lips as smoothly as some of the other liners that I have. So not only formula wise is it not my favorite, color wise it's not my favorite, but I want to use it up and just finish it and get it out. So for this coming week, I pulled this Rimmel Match Perfection foundation. And I mentioned in a haul that this foundation was way too dark for me, and it is way too dark for me. But it has golden undertones, and I don't currently have a foundation that's too dark. that I can use as a mixing foundation. So I am going to keep it as a mixing foundation because today I actually used it with the L'Oreal Lumi foundation, and it just, I was able not only to warm it up even more, but get this one closer to my side. Let me show you a foundation that matches me very, very well. Two foundations actually. My MAC Fluid Fix, Studio Fluid Fix or something like that, matches me. It's on point right now, as well as my Maybelline Matte and Poreless. I don't know why I forgot, because it's my favorite foundation. This one's a little bit, it's getting a little bit lighter for me right now because I am tanning, but look at the difference in the foundations. Like, do you see the difference in color? Like, this one's way too light for me. So anyways, I'm keeping this one because it's darker and it has more of a golden undertone, so it can help me with other foundations that I have in my stash that need a little bit of that golden undertone. I didn't pull a powder for the next couple of weeks because I really want to focus on the powders that I have in my projects right now, my project pans. I pulled my Urban Decay Primer Potion. For blush, I pulled two Milani blushes because I haven't used my Milani blushes in a really long time. And today I have Rose de Oro, which is beautiful. And it has little, like, it's more of a shimmery blush, but it does have some specks of glitter. Very, like, micro glitters. And it's just, it's stunning. It's so beautiful. And I haven't used it in forever. And I also pulled Luminoso, which is more on the peachy side, and it looks more on the satin side of the spectrum. And then I pulled a matte blush. This is from Tarte, and it's called Achiote, and I love it. I pulled this matte one because the two that I have in my makeup use up for the year have a sheen to them, and so do these, you know. So if I'm not in the mood for glowy cheeks, then I pulled a matte blush. For highlighter, I pulled my MAC Soft and Gentle. I have to be in the mood for this highlighter, I'm not gonna lie to you. I know this is like a very loved highlighter, and I do love it, but sometimes it doesn't look right on me, and then sometimes I'm like, oh, I really don't like how it looks on me, and sometimes I love the way that it looks on me. And it's more on the champagne side of the spectrum. The one that I have on today is this one, which is from Makeup Forever, and this is their Pro Sculpting Duo. So it has a bronzer, and then it has this highlight, which is on the golden side. So the MAC Soft and Gentle is more champagne, and this one's more golden. And that's what I have on my cheekbones today. Really, really pretty, beautiful. I had never used it prior to today. I didn't use the bronzer, but I do plan on using the bronzer at least a couple times, only because I have a couple of bronzers in my makeup use up and another project that I'm doing as well. I pulled this eyeliner from Rimmel, which is a soft Kohl, and this is in sable brown. Lip liner, this is from Sephora, and it is called Funky Fuchsia. It's really, really pretty. And I just pulled a nude and a pink. I should have pulled something. No, that's okay. Whatever. It's fine. I pulled for lips this lipstick from Wet n Wild in Pretty Persimmon. It's a really pretty orange shade. I kept Smokin' Hot Pink because I want to use it a little bit more. It's that one right there. And these are both on the matte side. And then I pulled this one in 06 from Rimmel. I don't think I've ever used this one, so that's why I pulled it. It's so pretty. I pulled Warm Me Up from Maybelline. It is one of my favorite nudes at the moment. So really, really like it. It has a really pretty sheen to it, and I just love it. I'm wearing it today, but I have it mixed with this one, which is Blushing Pout, also from Maybelline. And this one is more of a pink, and it's matte. And then for brows, I have this Maybelline Brow Drama. I don't even know if I had this from last week's Make It Best. I'm not sure, but I pulled it. Because I'm working, I'm really focusing a lot on my That palette. I pulled just one little palette that I can play with some color today. It's kind of dimming down. It's coming off. But that's okay. And this shadow is the one that I have on my lids today. Just in case you guys were curious. And it's, what is this called? Venetia? I don't know if that's how you pronounce it, but it's really, really pretty. And I want to play with this one, which is called China Rose. And this one's called Blush, which I did put in my inner corner. You can somewhat see it right now. That's everything, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys had a great weekend, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.